Oh, beautiful swing, and the result is every bit as good.
Good contact, good result.
They'll be happy with that. Even the fairway, now a good chance to it.
Good-looking shot right here.
That's a beautiful shot, and that sets him up for a really easy putt. Chance to win right here, the Career Builder Challenge. Frank, that is nothing more than a punch to the gut.
Oh, it's cruel, Rich. Good putt and deserves so much more. Another shot at it, though.
And he takes the wind right out of your sails.
Did the job right there. Just a fantastic week of golf. Add that one to the win count.
A lot of great quality players out there, and to come on top of that leaderboard is truly a great accomplishment.
EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live opening round coverage of the BioWare Classic.
Excellent looking shot here. That's a good spot right there.
Center cut.
Frank, this is a way to make golf easy when you can hit it that deep.
Oh, I'm going to say, I know that first number's a 3. I'm guessing the second one's a 2. Let's call it 320.
He's set up for his third shot here, looking to get it on the green with this. Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. That is an excellent play right there. The approach, giving him another good look. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Oh, man.
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. This for par. Even par early on. On to the second hole, par 3 of 225 yards. Good hole, Frank.
It certainly is, and the two bunkers, one left and one right, they remind you where not to go, but they don't really encroach on the green. So stay with a positive attitude on that tee, and you'll find that green is plenty big enough. It was almost like that's what he wanted to do, but why would you want it to run over the back?
Solid play, heart of the green. These putts keep the round together. And he makes it for par. Fairly straightforward par 4 now. The third at the Wetlands is 460 yards straight away.
It is 460 yards. It can be chopped down a lot of different ways. 300-yard tee shot, and it's only 160. But if you're a mere mortal, 280, 180, the hole becomes that much longer, that much harder.
Well, that was a beautiful drive, Frank. Really good position to take advantage.
Sitting up beautifully in the fairway.
Nice position, short grass, second shot. Well, that's how you play the game right there. Knock it on the green and give yourself a good look at birdie.
It's no snack, though.
Wow, he got robbed, Frank.
No, it's like kissing your mother-in-law.
Just a little tap in here. Drops it, and he's at even par. Back over now to the fourth. Frank, when you get out of the gates, as our featured golfer has done, with a lot of pars, steady play, what's the mindset?
You've got to keep doing that, Rich. Just maybe get a little closer to the hole, drive a little bit better, work on the pace of the putting. Just little gains, and then all of a sudden you're going to notice a big difference in the scorecard.
Chance to set himself up for a good scoring opportunity with his second shot here. Well, that's how you play the game, right there. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. That's a par, and that keeps the scorecard clean, still even for the round. Good look now at the fifth hole here at the Wetlands. Par 5, and it's a good one. 635 yards. Frank, did you hear the sound of that coming off the club face?
It was like a cannon. Oh, that's fine.
This is going to be a tough day on the links. I mean, even the Seagulls are walking to work. Set for his next shot from a good position in the fairway. Frank, at this, the highest level of the game, the margins are so razor thin between winning and losing. It becomes about not wasting shots, and I think that's why players really enjoy stroke play.
I think you hit the nail on the head, Rich. That's why the best players, they want every shot to count, and the best format of golf that requires that is stroke play. In match play, you can get away with a big number. In stroke play, they want it to be a body of work, every single shot adding to the score. Now, this is never going to go right. Just depends how far left.
Out of the rough and just a bit offline. Coming out of the rough and right up next to the hole. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Just singes the edge, Frank.
Yeah, but at least he's burning the edges. You know you're hitting good putts. Even par, currently.
Always take that. Good par putt right there. On to the par 4 sixth here at the Wetlands. And Frank, how does that water factor into the way you play this hole?
It bisects this fairway beautifully, Rich. 233 yards to the run out on the first section of fairway. And that might be worth considering for the short hitters. To try and flash it across the narrowest part of those wetlands, 276 yards. And of course, the more horsepower you got, actually the easier this tee shot becomes.
Settles in, looking to knock it in tight. Frank, can you recall a situation where before an important round, an instructor gave you one small tweak, maybe play your left toe out, or just shift a little bit of the weight onto the back foot, where the instructor gave you that one small bit of advice and it made a huge difference?
Yeah, the list is too long, Rich, and it's normally just someone that you've trusted over the years, and we all make just little bad habits. Sometimes you're stooped over a little bit more than normal. You're not standing tall enough. The ball is too far back in your stance or too far forward. You're making a funny little move, or your grip is different. It's always the little things that add up to the big problem.
That one is in the fairway, down there about 290 yards. Third shot, looking for a good one. Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, that's a formality now.
Well, he's going for back-to-back birdies here, trying to jumpstart this round.
Some momentum moving in the right direction. And yet another birdie, this time inching into the top 5.
On to the 8th. It's a par 3, 203 yards. What's going on here, Frank?
Interesting par 3, really. It looks anything other than a straightaway hole. That bunker short of this green gives you like an optical illusion. You think it's lapping up with the front of this green, but there's actually sort of 3 or 4 yards before you get to the putting surface. A little bit of a drop-off behind this green, and it narrows out the deeper the green gets. So, tricky little par 3.
This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I would say.
No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good look at birdie. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Well, Frank, it's our job to get excited.
You can't when you leave it short, though.
I'm sad.
He's making my job hard.
Did the job right there. Frank, looking at this par 5 ninth hole, it's 621 yards. I need to make birdie here.
Whoa, he is winding this one up. Does he have the power, though? Just smokes it. Whoa, that is long.
And now the second shot here at this par 5. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. The bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Beautiful shot. That is tight.
Unbelievable. That is one to savor for the rest of the round.
You get the sense now with that birdie that our young star, so explosive, is setting himself up for a big weekend run. Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
That's an outstanding shot right there, and it sets up a really good look at birdie. Not a gimme, but well within his range. That was a nice birdie, and no doubt he's feeling pretty good about his position on this leaderboard.
A series of good holes in a row has got him to this point.
Moving on to the par 4 11th, just a little bit more than 440 yards.
Can a ball explode?
That is big. I mean, really big.
Long and straight.
That's how you do it. Wow, Frank, that was an absolute bomb right there.
Yeah, what's longer than long? Because we just saw it.
Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. That is professional with a capital P right there.
That's stealing.
Par 5-12 here at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club is 576 yards. First par 5 on this backside.
Grab the fire extinguisher. Put out the... That ball is on fire. It's melting going through the air.
Nicely played shot, about 310 yards down the fairway.
Second shot.
So he's hit it inside 30 feet, not his best, but still a chance.
Yeah, the odd 28-footer, and that's exactly what it is. I've seen a few of those go down.
Almost. Wow. Get another birdie, and on the march, 7 under for the tournament. Here we go at the par 4 13th, 452 yards. What's the best angle of attack?
The straight line really is the best way here, like a lot of holes on the golf course. But straight, as we know, is not often easy. Fairway does start to widen up the further out there you get it. So for the longer hitters, this hole actually plays relatively easy. For the shorter hitters in that narrow area, that'll leave you a lengthy second shot where you just might have to bisect the 2 front greenside bunkers.
Slight waggle, relaxed arms, ready to go. Well, that's how you play the game right there. Knock it on the green and give yourself a good look at birdie. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Just continuing to play some really good golf. 8 under par for the championship. Good par 3 here at the 14th. It's a little bit more than 200 yards, Frank.
And there's a bunker short. So you've got to fly that coming in there, and if you do miss time one, that's when that body of water to the right really comes into play. Typical Floridian golf, but high-flying, soft-landing tee shot, once again, is the goal. Well, there's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
Just a pure strike, and a perfect result. He'll have a good look at birdie now. These putts keep the round together. Good stroke, just came up empty. So just a formality here. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Final par 5 on the backside here at the Wetlands. It's 590 yards.
Which is really a tempting yardage. A good tee shot, perhaps think of reaching the par 5 and 2. But this green well protected by 3 bunkers, 2 on the left side and 1 short right. But hey, fortune favours the brave. At least that's what I was told.
He makes a great pass at the golf ball. It's powerful, but it's rhythmic at the same time. So this is the 3rd shot to the par 5. Fourth shot, wants to get this close.
Another good swing, another good approach shot.
He'll take par and move on. Sixteenth hole at the Wetlands is a par 4, 455 yards.
Once again, another reward for a straight tee shot, but this green heavily guarded by sand. So, good tee shot. This one, you're going to have to hit one of the better iron shots required at Wetlands.
Well, now it's right in his wheelhouse. Good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. With that ball sitting up, you can bring it in high, you can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Putting up some impressive numbers out here now, 9 under for the tournament. Par 3 17th, Frank, it's 238 yards.
There's still a chance for birdie here, though. Green shape's a little bit to the player's right, so a nice high draw coming in here. Even finding the middle of the putting surface will give you a chance to putt to really any position on this green.
Birdie try up next. Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
Looks like he just misread that. Putt for par. He needs one. Wow, he got robbed, Frank.
No, it's like kissing your mother-in-law.
Clean this up with a tap. That's a bogey, but still in the lead.
We start to see shots in hand really valuable.
Final hole here at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club. It's par 4. It's not a long one, 377 yards. There must be some trouble out there somewhere.
Well, not really if you keep your wits about you. Just position the tee shot. You don't have to hit driver down here. Even a 3-wood's only going to leave a short iron. If you hit your 3-wood 250, 260 yards, do the maths, it's only 120 yards left. With that, with a scoring club, try and get that inside 10, 15 feet. Finish with a birdie.
But if you stray, then what?
Oh, no, we don't think of straying on this hole. This is the last hole. Got to finish well.
But I'm thinking about gators. There gators out there?
Well, there's gator on the menu. What a great shot.
Pretty good drive here.
Another straight one.
That is tasty looking right there from just a perfect spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from there.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
That would be a great look at birdie. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Oh, man.
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. That's a nice confidence builder right there. You make those for par, and you keep things steady. So through one round, Frank, our leader really put on a good show today.
They certainly did, Rich. It was truly a great performance, especially from tee to green. It's not easy to come out of the gates like that.